Cassie basically recapped how she does this freak offs, right? So when one session starts, so the escort comes in and the session begins, right? Remember, guys, to define it, freak offs are, you know, sex escapades that last for many hours, sometimes days. But within the freak offs, there's what's called sessions. And in the sessions, pretty much every session would begin like this. So escort comes in, they begin the freak off. Diddy's in the corner, kind of directing it and watching it. She is gooning, he is gooning, the escort, and Diddy is there watching them as they goon. And then he makes sure that Cassie and the escort are staring at each other as they're gooning. And Cassie has to say out loud what she sees as the guy's gooning to Diddy. Okay? After that's done, they put baby oil on each other. Literally, they have to be glistening, is the way that she described it. And they rub each other. After that's done, they engage in oral sex, Cassie and the escort. Then the escort and Cassie have sex. After they have sex, the escort either finishes in her or on her, and he doesn't wear a condom. Then Diddy and Cassie go into the room, and she would take the semen and put it on his chest. Yes, I know, I know. She would put it on his chest. She would want him to put it on his chest or his
On
nipples.
his chest?
On
Like
his chest
Diddy.
or his nipples. Diddy's chest or his nipples. The semen. The other dude's semen. So yeah. I'll let you guys kind of take that in real quick. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Yeah. I know. I know. I know. So now this is interesting because what I will say is this. So remember that first Angie went to the bathroom. Okay. Remember that first escort that I told you guys about, Phillips? Well, Phillips told a story where he Angie's literally puking right now. Okay. So Phillips told this story where he was having sex with Cassie and he couldn't come, right? And he lied and said that he came, right? In Cassie. So Cassie went into the room with Diddy, and Diddy came back out, right? And said, "Hey, did you come?" And he was like, "Yeah, I did." And he was like, "Are you sure?" So he kind of knew that he didn't come in her. And that's kind of where I kind of made that connection. Like that's kind of weird because he came back out and kind of pressed him for not coming in, right? And then when Cassie came up and testified saying this, then it made sense. I was like, oh, okay. So after the escort would ejaculate, they go into the room and then she would rub the semen on him. Now, with that said, that makes sense a little bit because she did it and the escorts never saw it. Okay, so yeah. So carrying on.
I'm sorry.
If the escort didn't ejaculate the way that Diddy wanted, he would either pay them less or not pay them. Each sex session, right? Remember, the freak off would go off for many hours, but each session lasted 1 to 3 hours, which was a round basically. The freak off could be 3 to 4 men. Okay, the entire freak off could be with 3 to 4 different men. The session could be with 2 to 3 men. Uh, Diddy would be in the corner asking her how the dick felt and how she felt masturbating as she was having sex with these escorts. Some of the escorts had problems with erections, and if when Diddy spoke and moved stuff around, because mind you, remember the escorts are like having sex with Cassie. He is there in the corner, and he would like tell them to stop and readjust stuff, right? Maybe the lighting or whatever. So some of the escorts had problems with this and couldn't, finish, or they couldn't maintain an erection. And if they couldn't, Diddy would just tell them to leave and wouldn't pay them. Or one time she said he would have a pep talk with them if they couldn't like maintain an erection. He would have like a pep talk with them. Yo, this shit crazy, man.
His family was there today too?
I don't know if his family. Yeah, yeah, some of his family was there. So yeah, so sometimes you'd have a pep talk with them. Sometimes you would kick them out. Um, yeah. Um, he would give them. He would also, if they had issues with staying hard, he would give them Viagra, or he would also give them Cialis. He also gave Cassie Cialis and Viagra as well. After the session, after Cassie had her session with this guy, her and Diddy would go to the other room and have sex. So She said that Diddy recorded this stuff on tape, phones, iPads, iPhones. Mind you, guys, remember these freak offs started in 2008, and then they progressed into 2017. So the recording devices changed. He was recording what was happening since the first year it happened. So he was recording this allegedly since like 2008, from when this first started happening. Do the math for me real quick, Angie. When she turned 21, and then a year from that, when they roughly started having sex. So she turned 21 August of 20. To figure out what year she turned 21. She's 38 now, but yeah, figure out what year they started.
38.
Yeah, she's 38 right now. Yeah, so just do the math for me and figure that out. Okay, what year she turned 22? Okay, let's see here. She said that she didn't want to be recorded, but Diddy said it was for him. She watched the videos again with Sean sometimes when they were having sex. The recording was on her devices because they were there. If she saw the vid, she would delete them. She asked Diddy to delete them, but she's not sure if she deleted them. But if she saw them, she would delete them. And then she did say on March 5th, 2016, as you guys remember, the famous video where they were fighting. She said that was after a freak off. She wanted to leave. So she did confirm that day was a freak off day, where she just got too tired and Diddy hit her and she got a black eye. And
2007.
2007 is when she turned 22.
21.
21. So 2008 then is roughly when the freak off started happening then. So let's see here. So she left the freak off in LA at the Intercontinental when it got violent. She went along with the freak off to be able to attend a premiere. So she claimed that she had a movie premiere. Angie, can you look up what movie she might have done in 2016? Movie premiere. Type in Cassie Ventura movie 2016. She said she had a movie premiere the following Monday. And it was roughly a Friday when they did this freak off on March 5th, 2016. And she just wanted Diddy to be happy so that she could do this premiere. But the freak off got violent. She hit her he hit her during the freak off. She got a black eye. Jules was the escort that was there, one of the frequents. She claimed that when Diddy was distracted, she ran out of the hotel and went to the elevator, and Diddy obviously followed her and threw her to the ground, as you guys saw in the video famously. And I can link the video below for you guys in the description so you guys know what I'm talking about.
So in 2016, she
2016,
she starred like two movies: The Perfect Match, which is like a rom-com, and Honey 3. I don't know if you know Honey.
Okay, so she two rom-coms in 2016.
One rom-com
One
and
rom-com, The Perfect Match, and what was the other one?
Honey. It's a
Honey?
dance movie.
When did they release? Because then we'll know which movie it was. Because she said the premiere was on or about a few days after March 5th. We know the assault happened March 5th, 2016. So when thrown, she covered her face and she stayed on the ground, as you guys can see in the video. She said she never tried to fight Diddy back because she was scared. And she picked up a phone to the Intercontinental when Diddy was back. And that's where the testimony ended, guys. They ended it there. It hit 5 o'clock and ended the testimony there. But yeah, guys, that is a summary of her testimony and the stripper's testimony. What do you guys think? I want to see what you guys think in the chats of her testimony and his testimony. And then I'm going to segue into geopolitics and the news for you guys, and we'll close this thing out.
So The Perfect Match.
Do you have the mic so they can hear you?
No, I don't know where you put that.
There should be another one with the fluffy thing on it.
Okay. They cannot hear me?
They probably could, but
This one?
yeah.
So I have to just turn it on?
Yeah, here, give it to me. And I'll read some of these chats, guys, while I...
So The Perfect Match...
Hold on. Let me turn this on for you. All right, here you go.
The Perfect Match is started March 11, 2016. And Honey 3, Dare to Dance, started, got released September 6, 2016.
Okay. So, what was the other one again?
The Perfect Match is March 11.
That was it then. It must have been The Perfect Match was the movie that she was gonna that she was worried about premiering in. The Perfect Match.
Okay. The other one was in September.
The other one was September. Yeah. So The Perfect Match was the movie that probably was the premiere. Okay. Yeah. She got the mic on now.